There's a story in the Bible in 1 Kings 21. It is a very, very troublesome story. I may call it heartbreaking story. A story of a gentleman, a righteous man, a religious person who once lived, and he lived his life all to protect that which his forefathers left him and his family. And today I want to open up and share this wisdom with you. And I pray you give me audience and you give me your heart. Sometimes you may think the devil is attacking you for nothing. No. The enemy does not attack us for nothing. There is a reason for your attack. Hear me. There is a reason for your attack. This is what I want to share with you. There is a reason for your attack. Whatever you are going through, there's a reason. If the enemy is trying to come after you, come against you, remember there is a reason. It is not because you have sinned. It is not because you have invited him. It is not because you are in his camp. And it is not because you are weak. The enemy is attacking you because of what you possess. You possess something that he's interested in. You may not know what you carry, but I want you to know the devil has seen it. The devil knows it. And he knows you have a valuable something with you. Something that can change certain things. This is a story of this gentleman by the name Naboth, who lived his life in the days of Ahab, the king of Israel, and the king of Samaria, and Jezebel, his wife. And the Bible says that one day, this Ahab, king of Samaria, saw a garden. And that garden was so beautiful, and he wanted it. And he went to Naboth, and he said to Naboth, "Give me the vineyard, that I may have it for a garden of herbs, because it is near unto my house, and I will give thee for it a better vineyard than it." This is how the enemy entices people with. Whatever you are having, the enemy will tell you it is not good. Change it. Go for this. So the enemy is always enticing us with things that do not have future. This is King Ahab telling Naboth, "I have a better garden. If you give yours to me, I will give that one to you." Can this make sense? Does this make sense? If you have a better one, why wouldn't you go for it? Why are you coming for my poor little one? The enemy will always tell you, I can make your life so awesome, so beautiful. If only you can hearken unto me, I will give you this, I will give you that. And the enemy will begin to work into the way you perceive things. And he will begin to play with your mind and make you feel so bad that I don't belong. I am not part of these people. I cannot be part of this generation. The enemy is very smart, people. And the enemy is always going about telling this to people. So the life you have now, you don't like it. It is not your fault. The enemy is attacking. He's mounting attack on your destiny. That is why I said to you, that attack on your life has a reason. There's a reason. Now look around. Look around and you see human beings trying to change what God has made in them. Now young ladies, young men, I keep saying, when did we get here that people can set cameras on their bottles and to take it, the shape of it, and then send it publicly? When did we get here?
Jesus.
That people would take photos of their back, of their breast,
Mercy.
and send it out. Sweetheart, the enemy is mounting attack on your life for a reason.
Mercy.
He told this gentleman, I have a better deal for you. If you can let go of yours, I will let in mine. But the question is, why wouldn't he take his and allow this little poor man manage his poor garden? That is how the enemy comes. He paints a picture of a better offer to you, and he tells you, what I have is better than what you have. So most of us, we don't even believe in ourselves. We don't respect ourselves. We don't value ourselves anymore. Now we want to be like people. Now we want to change our skin color. Now we want to look in certain way. We look at our shape, we don't like this. Now we look at ourselves, we don't like it. People want to even grow taller than what God has made them. When did we get here? I want to talk to you. When did we get here? It is the work of the enemy. The enemy is playing smart on us. He wants you to know that what you have is not original. What you have will not help you. So he makes us take certain decisions, and before we know it, it has become a trap. This is the story of Naboth. And what Naboth couldn't figure out was that the enemy wanted it. Now the Bible says, he told Naboth, even if you don't want it, a garden for a garden, I will give you worth of it in money. I'll give you money.
Jesus.
I will give you money. You see how the enemy plays. He's always trying to play on your mind, making you know that you don't deserve anything good, and that what he offers is the best for your life. But I want to say this to you: you are precious. You are honorable. You are valuable. You are a beautiful soul that came from above to occupy a space here and to live for your maker.
God bless you.
Don't degrade yourself.
That's it.
Don't underestimate your value. You are somebody the enemy is wishing that he becomes like. He wants to be like you. The enemy wants to be like you. He has seen what is within you. The most painful aspect of our work is this: we don't know what we carry. The enemy knows it. The enemy knows you carry something, but you don't know it. That is why you are living that life. But if you will come to appreciate who you are and who God has made you to be, you will not cheapen yourself. And when Naboth heard this, the next verse in verse 3, Naboth said, no, I can't do this. God forbid that I give you the inheritance of my fathers unto you. See this. It means whatever you possess, it is for a continuity. Hear this. Whatever the enemy is attacking you for, he knows that if he should allow you, you continue something in your father's bloodline, in your mother's bloodline, that will bring blessing. Naboth said, whatever I am managing, I'm managing it because it came down from my father and from my father's fathers. Do you know that you represent a family? Do you know you represent a generation? Do you know you represent people? So when you go down, they also go down. When you go down, they also go down. Naboth said, this is the inheritance of my father. My fathers gave this to me. But people, we don't know this. Sometimes we look only around us and we think we are living our lives, but somebody's life is connected to you. Your fall is somebody's fall. Your destruction is somebody's destruction. Somebody's happiness is connected to you. Somebody's joy is connected to you. Sometimes I look at people who easily destroy life, and I pity them. They don't know the anger of God that will one day come upon them. Because when you destroy a life, you have destroyed many lives. Because that one life you have destroyed, many lives are connected to it. You think you are affecting this sister, I will deal with you. I will make sure I deal with you. And you do anything possible to hurt that lady, to hurt that man. But little would you know that you are really affecting many lives. Many lives are connected to one life. So be careful how you treat people, and you to be careful how you are treating yourself. And when Naboth said no to the man, the king went home and reported the issue to the wife. And the wife said, don't worry, I will handle this. I want to say this to you. The attack on your life has other people who are also working against you. You don't see them, but they are there. It wasn't only Naboth. Now other forces are joined. So I want you to know your life, because of what you carry, your life is attracting many forces, many negative energies. They are all interested. They want to come and disturb you. That is why you have to manage your life. Manage your life. People, let us manage our lives. And the Bible says, the woman told the husband, you eat for me. You eat, I'll handle it. And the woman used the elders of that city. This is where my pain is. The woman used two things: the elders of the cities and a religious interest. Hear this. That is what Jezebel used: the elders and religious interest. She knew that Naboth was a righteous man. Anything about religion, he will buy into it. So the woman said, we're going to have a fast. After that, we'll have a feast. And let us write letters. And when Naboth hears, let us tell him he will be the chairman. People, let me say this to you. The woman read into Naboth's heart and realized that Naboth was a religious person. So if I should use religion, I can get him. I am not saying religion is evil, but don't let us lose our senses because of religion. Don't lose your senses because of religion. Religion is okay. It is a platform. It is a pathway that can connect us to the source. But let us be careful that religion will not lead us into destruction. The woman saw that what can trap the soul of this young man was a religious act. And they proclaim a fast and a feast. And that got the guy. And number two, she used the elders. And when the elders said it is a good thing, Naboth bought into that. Please, it is not every voice you must trust. I am giving you counsel today. It is not every counsel you should trust. It is not every person you should trust. Naboth trusted the elders. Naboth said, they are the elders. Once they have accepted this, I will also accept it. Little did he know it was a trick. It was a gang up. Little did Naboth know this was going to lead him into his untimely deaths. Religion and the counsel from the elders. Be careful. It is not everybody whose voice you must hearken to. Bring every word, every voice under the lens of the Spirit, and let the Spirit of God educate you. Before you give in, make sure you have done your religious and your spiritual assessment to understand that this is right, this is not right. Don't easily give in because it is coming from this one. Don't easily accept it because it is coming from that one. We trust blindly, so we lose it all. Tonight and today, I want to speak to you, and I want to say the attack on your life has a reason. You are being attacked for a reason. Your attack is not an empty attack. The enemy knows your value. He knows your weight. He knows what you carry. He knows what you can do. So he's attacking you to break you from the path. He's attacking you to disturb your future. He's attacking you so that posterity will not be blessed. You carry something that the world needs. You are in for continuity, and the enemy knows if he can get you, the rest will fall into a ditch. So the enemy is coming right after you, right against you, because he knows your worth, he knows your value, and he knows what you have. Don't lose guard. Don't lose guard. Play it safe. Understand your life. Know that the enemy can use anybody against you. He can use your husband, he can use your wife, he can use your brother, your sister, he can use your cousin, he can use your auntie, he can use your uncle, he can use your mom, your dad, he can use anybody, anyone the enemy can use. So play it safe. Let your eyes be open, and make sure whatever you do, God is involved. Don't easily accept it because it is a religious act. Always ensure that you obey the voice within, respect the voice within, and value yourself. The enemy is attacking because he knows your worth. The enemy is attacking, he is fighting you because he knows your value. He knows what you can do. Should he allow you to go on, he knows many lives will be blessed. So he has become your opposing force, fighting you. Make sure you don't give in. May the Lord help